feel, you know, you've been in big moments before.
Yeah.
How does this compare to other big moments?
I just love wrestling at Penn State, you know, and I haven't had that opportunity in a long time. Truthfully, I wasn't sure if I was going to wrestle this year, so this is an awesome moment. This is just bonus for me.
How was the weight cut and kind of, you know, go down? You haven't been really this weight
Yeah.
a long time, so tell me how that process went.
Yeah, I think the last time I wrestled at 65, just had a period of being frustrated with my performance and mostly how I felt out there. So the past few years going up to 70, just focused on enjoying the sport again. And made the decision. I wasn't going to compete because I wasn't sure if my body could handle the weight cut effectively, but it did, and I'm very blessed for that. And just grateful to be there.
To go past a teammate and leave,
Yeah.
you know, it's probably tough, but you walk us through that.
It is tough. Nick Lee is a brother to me. And, we were roommates on his freshman year when he, you know, All-American at the NCAA tournament. He's been my training partner when I wrestled Jordan Oliver a few years back. He's just a great human being, and it's an unfortunate part of having 6 weight classes is we're going to butt heads. And we've seen a few other Lions. We literally butt heads, but that wasn't intentional. But yeah, nothing but love for Nick Lee. He'll always be a brother to me.
You said you weren't sure if you were even going to compete this year. Is that just because of weight or were there other factors?
Weight. I started a job part-time for a financial firm in New York. So I'm going to go that route when I'm done competing, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to hang up the shoes quite yet. So my boss was super flexible, Taylor Lukoff. Really grateful for him for allowing me to learn the ropes of finance and now still get to compete. This is amazing.
What's the name of the financial firm?
ABR Dynamic Funds.
Not sure if you've thought about it yet, but when you go qualify this weight and bring Team USA home a medal, do you think you'll stay at this weight or you'll move back up to 70?
I think this. I'm just giving my all to this. I didn't know if this would be my last time competing today. So just grateful for every opportunity I have and making the most of it. As weird as it is, I enjoyed the weight cut. It was hard, but it was fun. I feel like I experienced a lot through it, and grateful for it.
But did you think that this would be your last Olympic trials, though? Because 4 years is a long time.
I didn't think I was going to be competing at this Olympic trials, truthfully. So just being here, you know, Coach Cody, I went into his office maybe in November, and we had a conversation. I said, you know what, I think I'm done. I appreciate everything you guys have done. And a few months later, he just showed me a game plan of, hey, you know, if you still have the itch, it can be done. You can make weight. Here's the plan. And I just put my trust into that. Trust into him, trust into Coach Calvita, the training lab, and I felt great.
So did you go through the winter just thinking?
Wasn't sure. I honestly, I toyed around with the idea of going up to 74 just because, like I said, 65 was not good to my body last time, but made some adjustments. I think a lot of it too was just not putting my worth into my performance. Win or lose out there, doesn't matter.
What made you decide you 100%?
I originally had accepted the job in New York City, and my family, we were going to move there in January, and I just had a pulling on my heart, like I couldn't explain it, to compete. And I told my wife, I'm like, you know, I got to talk to the guy, to Taylor, and say, I still want to compete. What does that look like? Can you make that work? And they were super flexible. But yeah, January is when I made up my mind. Let's do this. Let's have some fun.
How have you juggled the challenge with training and are you going to get?
They've been great. I've been working part-time. Been super flexible. Just great group of people. I actually went and visited them in 2022 just to see. I never did any internships or anything through college, so it was amazing to get to see some firms. They're a 10-person shop in New York City, so smaller, but the culture there really resonated with me, and they've been super flexible with me doing this. So it's been amazing.
Okay, guys, one more question.
To make the team your third trials, you know, what are your thoughts about your Olympic trials journey?
Yeah, I was young, 2016, first time. Got some good experience under my belt, took third. Last one, I just didn't feel good competing. Like I was putting too much of my work into how I performed. It wasn't a fun experience. Win or lose, it wasn't fun. This time, you know, I always want to win, but it's not what it was about. It's about just giving this experience all that I have.
What does it mean to move on while you're here at Penn State?
To do what?
To move on while you're here competing at Penn State.
It'll be bittersweet, I guess, but I know like my window is so short, and I'm just looking forward to maximizing it.
I mean, for the trials in your weight class.
It's amazing.
Actually, no seatbelt, come on.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Something I've dreamt about since I was a little kid, and to finally get to experience it feels great. I was telling these guys down here I wasn't sure if I was going to compete this year, so the fact that I made a decision to do this and just be in this moment right now is awesome.
What went into that decision to compete this year?
A lot of conversations with my wife. Just I felt a pulling on my heart to compete, and said a lot of prayer. And let's go.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and just that man right there, Thomas Gilman. Just wanting to be around guys like that. He's a world-class human being, and yeah. So that was what was pulling on me. I wanted to do this one more time with these guys, and it's been a lot of fun.
And then to wrestle one of your teammates here on the mat, just what's that mean?
It is bittersweet because, you know, I made a team, and I'm grateful for that, but also Nick Lee is a brother to me, and we knew this was going to happen. We were hopeful that we would wrestle each other, and there's only 6 weight classes for the Olympic Games, so I think that needs to change, but yeah, bittersweet.
Not deciding until January to come to these trials and win it. I mean, how impressive is that? And how are you impressed with yourself with being able to do it?
I was still training, so but I wasn't committed to competing. So I was thinking I was going to make a transition to the professional world, I guess, and yeah. So I'm just grateful to be here. Really, it's been amazing.
But the work isn't done, obviously.
Work is not done. Need to go qualify the weight in Istanbul in a couple weeks. So heal this face up a little bit and get back to work.
Okay, guys, we got to roll.